Alright guys, last video of Unit 11. So we've enumerated 6 waste products. These are things that if you put this raw material into this machine, you're gonna get your thoughts and behaviors. That's the whole point of the machine. But you're also gonna have these unintended consequences. It's important, I haven't stressed this. Society doesn't want you to feel these things. That's not, again, these are unintended consequences. Society just doesn't care. It doesn't matter if you feel emotionally connected to everybody or apathetic. It doesn't matter if you are a decent person and treats everybody equally or if you're a bigot. It doesn't matter if you have a clear perspective on how you should live your life or if you experience anomie. It doesn't matter if you have deep, meaningful experiences or superficial ones. It doesn't matter if you are stressed or if you're zen. And it doesn't matter if you are fulfilled or alienated. Society doesn't care as long as it's producing those thoughts and behaviors, those patterns of thoughts and behaviors that allow everybody to more or less have their needs met. It doesn't matter to society. Importantly, though, it's not society's trying to do these things. It just doesn't care. All right. We have these, just to sum up, because we evolved in small, simple, homogeneous bands focused on the problem of daily survival. Where we are now is in a huge, diverse, complex society where we're focused on, oftentimes, problems that are days, weeks, months, for some of you, years away. We're not evolved to deal with that. That is the essence of why. It's a misfit between raw material and society. Freud, I talked about Freud a couple videos ago. Freud said that to be in society is to be discontent. Part of that is we just have too many statuses over here. You're not evolved to deal with that. We have too much focus on efficiency, not enough focus on enjoyment, even if it is inefficient. Too many standards to apply to ourselves. Even though freedom is great, there's just too much. And too many people to deal with. So part of it is the way society's set up, but another part of it, and this is why I argue to you, this is kind of the specifics of why I argued at the very beginning of the semester, this is the most important class you will take, because society hasn't told you any of this. You're not armed to deal with all of this. All of this we tend to look at as problems with us. So I feel apathetic. What's wrong with me? Or I'm scared of people who are different than me. What's wrong with me? Or I don't know what to do. Or I'm too addicted to efficiency to write that screenplay that I think I should be able to do. Or I'm so stressed all the time. Or I just feel like things aren't fulfilling. We tend to look at this as issues with ourselves. The reality is, there are issues here, but society doesn't tell you about this. You haven't been told this, so you aren't armed to deal with it. The point of this class, and this is not me cheerleading myself. I'm purely the messenger. The point of sociology is you can understand, as Marshall McLuhan talks about, what is this water that we're swimming in? Once you can understand, well, this water that we're swimming in produces this stuff, now you're armed to deal with it. It doesn't mean that magically there are fewer symbols to deal with, but now you can kind of be aware of the fact that society tends to push you in the direction of apathy, or in the direction of alienation, or certainly in the direction of being addicted to rationalization. Once you know, then you can come up with a game plan for dealing with it, which is really the entire point of this entire course. All right, that's it. That is it for Unit 11. It is a miserable unit. I apologize. Next unit is going to further us, and we're going to focus mainly on this idea of bigotry. We're going to look specifically at different races, at gender, at socioeconomic inequality as well, and how life... All of these apply more or less to everyone, with the possible exception of bigotry. Most of us experience, and a lot of you will absolutely experience bigotry. I mean, more than half of us, because half of us approximately are women who do receive, are on the receiving end of bigotry. But if you factor out that one, all of these others apply pretty much to everybody. Next unit, we will deal with the specifics of race, class, and gender on our experience, and it's gonna suck. So sorry about that. All right, that's it for Unit 11. Email me if you've got any questions. Otherwise, I will see you soon.